All right, now let's talk about subreddits and having your own subreddit and community. So, if you haven't figured out by now already, Reddit is basically just this platform comprised of thousands of these communities called subreddits, which are kind of like, if you think about it, kind of like Facebook groups are on Facebook, except the center of attention on Reddit are subreddits, whereas Facebook, your individual friends are the center of your news feed. On Reddit, the subreddit posts are the center of the news feed. Now, they are posted by individuals in those subreddits, but let me show you. When I scroll down my news feed, and excuse the content here, I can't if I scroll past something that's not safe for work, I apologize, but I shouldn't. If I go down through here, you'll see that all of these are from different subreddits. That's a subreddit. GIFs, outdoors. Okay, that's got 9. Wait, let's go back here. So this has 18 million members in this subreddit. Check this out. Holy moly, 18.7 million members in this subreddit. You post a GIF up there. This guy posts a GIF. 40,000 upvotes, 1.2 thousand comments. This is the kind of engagement that gets in here. Outdoors, okay? This is just somebody posting a video. And if I keep going, promoted, that's ads, we saw that. White people gifts, art. Mildly interesting is a very popular one. That's got 16 million members in it. So each of these posts is from a different subreddit. So when you scroll down your newsfeed, you see a categorized post system. Instead of just posts from all your friends, which most of the time aren't really that interesting, you're seeing posts about your favorite topics. Okay, and I love what Reddit has done. If you're one of those people that hasn't used Reddit or hasn't used it a lot, and used to, they had a really ugly platform. It was very unuser friendly. I didn't use it because it was really it just wasn't very user friendly. Well, they've totally redesigned it, as you can see. Totally redesigned it. They have a new mobile app that's completely redesigned, and it looks much more like Facebook and some of the other ones that we're used to seeing. And so I highly encourage you, if you haven't used it, spend a month. Dedicate a month of saying, you know what, I'm going to use Reddit. Download the mobile app. Just start and subscribe to a bunch of these communities. I'm going to show you all these communities that I'm a part of, all these subreddits. And get involved. See, when I go through here, these are all the subreddits that I'm subscribed to. Advanced entrepreneurs, advertising, animals being bros, animals being derps, announcements. Some of these are main categories that was created by Reddit. Some of these are like big brands. Some of these are major categories like art, and then some of these are just regular people creating stupid little subreddits, and they become a thing. And like beer money, for example. Was just somebody came along and created this. There's 334,000 members in it, and Beer Money is, it's a community of people that like to discuss making money online. Now, I don't necessarily encourage most of the opportunities that they promote in here, because it's usually like filling out surveys and stupid little things like that. It's not like real ways to make money online. It's like doing contests and filling out surveys for pennies. These people are making pennies, like literally beer money. They're making nothing doing this stuff. So I don't necessarily encourage it. I like being subscribed to it because every now and then you'll see something interesting that just like sparks an idea. But this is just a subreddit. It's just somebody came along and just said, I'm going to make this subreddit called Beer Money. And bam, now it has 334,000 active members in it. And it's it's a huge subreddit. And there's others, camping. Now there's camping and hiking. There's camping gear. So there's not just one. There's room in every niche for for all kinds of subreddit. You'll see in your niche, I mean, in every niche imaginable, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of subreddit, because just about anybody can create a subreddit. Okay, so you can imagine with that ability all the different kinds of really weird and unique, I mean, some of the weirdest things that you could ever imagine you can find on Reddit, some of the weirdest subreddits. But for also major stuff like camping, you've got camping has got 1.1 million campers, and you might say, well, okay, so they're dominating the camping, but not really, because now you got camping and hiking. There's 708,000 people in there, and these are all just subreddits that regular people like you and me created. Camping gear, there's 125,000 members in that. I mean, gosh, that's a lot of people, right? Be Amazed, Better Every Loop, Black Magic Effery, which is just like, really cool, hard to believe that's happening stuff. Like, what the F did that, just happened here? Like those kinds of things. And there's 1.3 million people in here. Just somebody just came along one day and said, I'm going to create this random subreddit, and bam, now look at it. And they can monetize this stuff. Okay, here's the cool thing about having your own subreddit. I'm going to kind of walk you through a little bit, but you can create your own community, okay? And you have full control over it. Now, I'm not going to walk you through the full process because I don't literally want to create a new community on Reddit. I already have one. But this is how you do it. You click the Create a Community button, and you go here and just, follow the steps, and it will walk you right through it. And the reason I don't want to create one is because when you create a subreddit, you've created a subreddit. Even if you leave the subreddit, it still lives on. Okay, you're literally creating a community, and that's something to think about. You're really creating a community. And so put some thought into that, and, just go through the steps and make it. And here is my subreddit, Infopreneur /Infopreneur. And I am going through, and I'm recently adding new members, and I'm about to add a torrent of new people. You saw the Reddit ads as how I'm starting to funnel people in here. And I'm going to really ramp up those ads in the coming months and really build this thing up. This my subreddit is all about information products, selling information products online. There's actually not as much information on Reddit, or not as many subreddits as you would think, dedicated to online entrepreneurship and that kind of thing. And there are some, but there's just not that many. So there's plenty of room, and I wanted to create an authority in this space. So I've created, case studies from my own experience in my industry, and I'm sharing those case studies throughout Reddit and trying to get people into Infopreneur. And you're welcome to come and join. It's freely available for anybody to join. But here's the cool thing. You can customize these to the tilt. I mean, there is so much you can do with a subreddit. Think about a Facebook group on steroids. And I mean on steroids. You can even, we're going to talk about in a little bit, using bots. They have bots, okay? Some really insane bots that you can do some insane stuff with on these subreddits that you can incorporate in your subreddit, okay? And just really cool stuff. Community options, you have total control. You can go into the mod tools and have all kinds of control to, go through here and do all kinds of stuff. Set rules, post requirements, have wiki pages, community settings. There's just unbelievable community appearance, unbelievable options in your community. And so I highly encourage you to read up on it. We can't go through, obviously, all of it here in this training. There's just so much that we could cover. But there is a ton of things that you can do. And here's another thing. You have every subreddit now comes with its own live chat room. Check this out. If I click here, boom, this is a live chat room that I can start. Hey guys. I can start a live chat with everybody that's in this chat room in my subreddit. Okay, how freaking cool is that? Okay, and there's just so much that you can do. I want to give you an example of bots. You can go out and have bots built, or if you're a developer, you can build them yourself. And I'm going to go first I'm going to show you an example of bots in action. And then I'm going to show you where you can go to learn more about it. So, Beer Money, I pointed this out earlier. Beer Money is not the one I was looking for. The one I was looking for was slave labor. Slave labor. Where is it at? Go back here. Here it is. Okay, this is the one I want. Slave labor. All right, slave labor it's kind of like Fiverr for Reddit. Okay, and it's basically where you can get jobs done well below market rate. Any task within reason can be completed here for pay. I'm telling you what, this is a very active community, and people request and offer all kinds of stuff to get done. I mean, ridiculous. And if you want to get something done for stupid cheap, like cheap, pennies on the dollar cheap, this is the place to go. This is a really cool little resource. But you can go in here and there's a bot that they have that basically runs everything. Now you can see everybody in here has like offer, okay? And if I click on this, here's an offer, everything $50 off. I'm a traditional oil painter looking to create some portraits. And so, I mean, all kinds of stuff in here. Oil paintings, okay? But you can go down here and see there is a bot, Credo bot. I am a reputation bot. Here's my info. All right, this bot lives in slave labor, and it moderates all these posts. So you can see he added this, what's called flare, a tag, offer. See this right here? It says offer. All right, that signals to the bot that, okay, boom, this is an offer post. All right, and now you can see people bidding on the post. Okay, they're doing this bid number right here, and what's happening is the bot will take their bid and record it. Okay, and so everybody can bid, and then the person that originally posted this offer can fulfill these bids. Okay, also there's the other way, which is a task, edit a picture of me bald, and here's people bidding on it, and you can even see on this one, like this guy has a credit score of 139. So if we click on that, you can see 2 verifications. He's got 139. I don't know what that means to you, but he's got more credit than the other guys. And some of them have feedback, ratings, and reviews. Those are the ones you want to look for. But anyway, the point is they have a bot that runs this subreddit. Now, obviously, there are moderators too, but the point is they have a bot running the heavy lifting of making this whole thing work for an actual marketplace. Okay? And it's really stinking cool. Here's another example. Let's see. Another example, there's one called Borrow. Now, I don't ever use this, but I stumbled across it one day, and I thought it was interesting that people are doing this. But this is where people can go in here and actually request to borrow money from other people. And it's like microloans, from peer-to-peer microloans. And what's interesting is they have a bot that keeps track of all these people's reputations and stuff. And so that's how they keep track of that. Some of these people come in here and they borrow, $20, $100, $200, $500, and they'll pay it back. And then they'll come back later, now that they have a reputation. They've done it once and they paid it back, and the bot will show that, hey, yeah, they've paid it back in full. They're okay to lend to again. Then they start going in. You'll see some of these people have borrowed several times, and a lot of these people lend several times. It works the same way for the lenders. The lenders will have credit. It will show their scores as well. And so, but the bot runs this whole community. Okay, now I definitely do not recommend going in here and asking to borrow money or lend people money. I am not in any way, shape, or form trying to promote this subreddit. Okay, I don't even know, the legalities of all that. I don't know. Okay, so this is just the only reason I am showing you this is because I wanted to show you the bot that they created to handle the system. That's the only reason I'm showing you this. Don't go in here and ask for me. That's not why I showed it to you. But here's the thing: if you want to have a bot made or create your own bot, let's see, where is? Let me find it real quick. There is a subreddit for the developers. There's so many really cool. I encourage you. You can see all these subreddits that I'm subscribed to. I encourage you to go through some of these and subscribe to them. There's a lot of really cool. I subscribe to what I think are some of the more cool subreddits. Okay, here we go. Request a bot and Reddit dev. Just go through and follow some of the or join some of these subreddits and really dive into the discussions. Awesome. Okay, request a bot and Reddit development. So Reddit dev is r/Reddit dev is all about Reddit API clients development and stuff, and mostly they talk about bots and that kind of stuff. And also you can go into request a bot. And request a bot is exactly what it says. People come in here and request bots to be made or have questions about bot development and so forth. And so if that's, you can dive into that. If you're not a developer, you can find somebody to make one for you. Or if you are a developer, you can dive into this community and learn how, or even make some money building bots for other people if you want to, if that's something that you get into and learn how to do. So, but the point is, it's very powerful what you can do with these subreddits. And so having your own is amazing. Now, I should have prefaced this whole video by saying there is a qualification to getting your own subreddit. And that is that you have to have your account must be at least 30 days old. Your Reddit account must be at least 30 days old. And you must have a certain amount of karma. And which is unspecified, unknown by anybody except for the admins. And they do that so that they know that you at least know how to use the Reddit platform. And it's probably not as high as you might be thinking. If that blocks you in any way from saying, you know what, I'm just gonna completely give up on this subreddit idea because I don't have any karma, you know what, go out and get it. All you got to do is go, to get a karma point. I have 17,000.1 karma, and I don't really do that much on Reddit. I don't really comment that much or post that much on Reddit, but I've built up the karma. And the way to get karma is to either comment on people's posts, and any time somebody comments on a post, well, that one don't even have any comments. All right. you can click the upvote button. Okay, anytime somebody upvotes your comment, which is extremely common, you get a karma point. Or if you have a post, if you make a post and somebody upvotes your post, you get a karma point. So you have to have a certain amount of karma, but it doesn't take long to build it up fast. I mean, you just go and join a few communities that you really like. Join some of these that I'm in because they're really cool, lots of good content. And just start commenting, interacting, engaging a little bit. And you'll build up some karma pretty quick. And after 30 days, if you don't already have a Reddit account, you probably already have a Reddit account that you created years ago that you never used. And so you could probably log back in and already realize that you already have an aged account. So go do the whole email, I forgot my password thing and see if you have a Reddit account already before you go and create a new one. Because maybe you already have an old one that's been laying around if you don't already use Reddit regularly. But those are, the 2 requirements to create your subreddit. Very small in comparison to the benefits of having your own subreddit. So I highly encourage you, I can't encourage you enough to get on Reddit and start using it. It's so much better to use Reddit than Facebook, in my opinion. As far as what you are feeding yourself, like if you're a social media scroller, you find yourself scrolling through Facebook a lot, switch to Reddit, because then you're on a topic by topic basis. You're not hearing about what your friend ate for lunch. You don't care. You're engaged. Now, I've limited my friends on Facebook to people that provide good content, I think, and some of my friends, but the Reddit content is just so much better. The posts are just so much better. It's much more fun and interesting because it's stuff about your passions and your hobbies and the things that you actually care about, and things that are funny. And so, apologize for that. And so, I just really give it 30 days. If you've never used Reddit before, or if you're, not so keen on it, give it 30 days. Try it out. Build up some karma. You're going to like it. You're going to find that you like it, and you will be able to dominate Reddit. I'm telling you, marketers just are not using Reddit, and there's no reason why they shouldn't. You can absolutely dominate it. Now, you don't want to go in here and just start spamming Reddit. You can't do that, okay? That's not the way to do it. If you want to just spam Reddit, run the ads. Okay, run ads. I just showed you how to run ads on Reddit. Freaking 9 cents a click. Spam them all day long with the ads. Okay, but dive into the conversation. Dive into being a part of enjoying your topics in Reddit. Okay, and really use this. You can leverage it for your business. So check it out. We love it. Join my subreddit. If you create your own subreddit, please hit me up. Let me know. You can see there's my username. You can send me a chat. If you go to somebody's username, you can. That's mine, so I can't. Here's somebody's. I don't know who this is, so you could follow them and you can also chat with them. So you can go to my username, Jeremy Says Hi, and you can do either one. You can also join my subreddit, r/infopreneur, okay, and hit me up there, and let me know what your subreddit is. Also, you can get support at jamesjeremyhelp@gmail.com. Again, jamesjeremyhelp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, you need some help with something, we'd love to help you out. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again soon.